What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I know some of you guys have amplifiers that don't have subwoofer outputs. I found a way to add subwoofer outputs to any amplifier, or I suppose you could say I found a way to add high-level inputs to any subwoofer for less than 20 bucks, and I'm going to share it with you guys today. So super simple. I'll leave a link in the description below to the unit. You can use my link or not. It's not an affiliate link, so it doesn't matter to me. So by all means, if you find a different model of this product that you seem to prefer for some reason, or maybe you find a cheaper one, by all means, buy whichever one you want. This is the one I used, and I know this one works. This is the Schocshe LOC80. This is a line output converter. My car audio guys, you know what this is. My 2-channel stereo guys have probably never seen one before. What this is going to do is convert the speaker level signal coming off the speaker posts of your amplifier into RCA low level so you can connect your subwoofer via an RCA cable as usual. As you can see on the screen behind me, this thing has 4 cables. 2 are positive, 2 are negative. Really simple. The 2 positives are going to go to the left and right speaker output on your amplifier. The 2 negatives, you guessed it, they're going to go on those negative speaker terminals. And then from there, as you can see, the RCA, you're just going to plug an RCA cable into that, and boom, that's going to go into your subwoofer. And now you can use your amplifier that does not have subwoofer outputs with your subwoofer that probably doesn't have high-level inputs, because now it basically does. So the only other thing to note is you might see 2 holes in the unit. That's gain adjustment for left and right channel. That is important so that you have full adjustment in your subwoofer's gain knob. If that's set too high, your subwoofer might be bumping a little too hard with just 1, 2, or 3 clicks. So you're going to want to back that thing off. The most important thing here is whatever you set one of the knobs to, you want to make sure the other one matches it. 3/4 worked perfect for me, so I set both of them to 3/4. That gave me a good amount of range with my subwoofer's volume knob. I used the Schocshe LOC80 to test this product because the Schocshe LOC80 is a badass amplifier. It's for less than $1,700. It's literally better than everything, but it's a purist piece, so it doesn't have subwoofer outputs or line outputs. Now, I do have subwoofers that accept high-level inputs like my Rel T7X pair, but I've got a ton of subwoofers here, and I wanted to be able to test other subwoofers using the Schocshe LOC80, and that's what started this whole process. That's why this video is here. I wanted to try it for myself, and I told myself if it's helpful, if it works, I'll make a video to let other people know they could do this. So if you've got an inexpensive amplifier, something like a Yamaha RS202, and you want to add a subwoofer like an SVS SB2000 Pro, for example, you can't combine those 2 products. The SVS sub doesn't accept high level, and the Yamaha RS202 doesn't have low level outputs. But with this product, you can combine the 2 and have that kind of combination. So it's super cool, it's affordable, and it works great. Now, this is a hi-fi channel, so let's talk about sound quality real quick. Is this going to sound as good as, upgrading to a better amplifier that actually has subwoofer outputs? No, but it's pretty darn close. I'd say within about 10%. I did A/B testing. I used my Kinky Studio preamp and monoblocks with and without this product. Without the product, I just used my preamps, line level outputs, and I felt the difference was about 10%. Using my preamps subwoofer outputs or line outputs, whatever you want to call them, I noticed note-to-note distinction was a little bit better. I noticed transients were a little bit better, and just overall definition was a little bit better. Again, by about 10%. But that's on a fairly expensive setup. So I'd say if your whole system is around $2,500 or less, this is probably going to work just fine. Now, if your system's over $2,500, you've got some very resolving subwoofers like a Rel HT1003, a Rhythmic F12, an Arundel 1723-1S. And you don't have subwoofer outputs for some reason. I don't think too many people are in that boat, but maybe some of the vintage guys, you got a badass vintage amplifier you love, and you want to connect a badass subwoofer to it, and you're really worried about sound quality, you could go a different route. It's going to cost you a little bit more, but you could use something like a mini DSP. Dayton also makes a DSP, and that'll allow you to have subwoofer outputs, but then at that point you are DSPing your whole system, which some people feel is awesome and very helpful, and then some of us that are more purists may feel like it's doing more harm than good. I'll leave that up to you, the viewer, to figure out on your own. And I also think it's highly room dependent. In my opinion, this is what I'll say. if you don't have a way to connect your current subwoofer to your current amplifier, or the subwoofer you want will not work with your amplifier because it doesn't have subwoofer outputs, this thing's only 20 bucks. Give it a shot. I think most people are going to think it sounds just fine. I had to really listen and really pay attention to kind of notice it was about 10% off, and 10% it's just not a big difference, especially for how little money this thing costs. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. You know the drill. If you have questions, this YouTube channel does have a free Discord. Link is in the description. If you join my Discord, don't be an asshat. You can also ask questions in the YouTube comments below. And if you're wondering why I'm using this wire here with this battery pack, it's because Rode doesn't know how to make a good microphone to save their life. My first one broke. This is my second one, and the battery won't hold the charge, so I've got to have it plugged in for some reason. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. If anyone knows someone that works at Rode, get me in contact, because I've spent like a lot of money on their mics and they don't work. They sound fine. They don't last very long. Anyway, that was a rant. Nemo propaganda. You always get at least one rant in one of my videos. So I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, later.